Hello and welcome back to Seeing Things Differently. My name is Ross and today's video is part of the Calming collection. In today's episode, we are going to be exploring a technique for managing anger. So one of the techniques that I use in my personal life and also in my professional practice is the technique of journaling. So journaling, first of all, I guess that feeling that you're experiencing, but also journaling and thinking about what it was that led to you experiencing that feeling. So reflecting on, perhaps was it an argument that you got into with someone else, or maybe the person that you're caring for, or were you feeling angry at maybe some thoughts that you had about how you might be caring for that person, or maybe some thoughts about how that person might seem like they don't maybe appreciate the care that you give for them, or whatever the circumstance is. And just being able to recognize when that emotion started for you, what was happening at the time, what was it exactly that the person was saying, if it was an argument or if it was a comment that someone made that caused you to feel angry. And just being able to process why it is that you perhaps got angry at that comment. Was it something that somebody said to you that was hurtful? Or perhaps thinking about why it is that you were angry at the thought that you had. Was it a self-deprecating thought? Was it a negative thought? Do you feel guilt around that thought? And just being able to journal it can sometimes be very cathartic and very therapeutic in enabling us to process the emotion of anger that we're experiencing and be able to deal with it in a healthy manner. Anger is a very normal emotion to experience when we think about the spectrum of emotions that we experience as humans. It's important to recognize that all emotions and all feelings are okay, but not all behaviors are okay. And particularly when we're caring for someone who might be disabled, who might have a mental illness, or who might be experiencing early onset dementia. It's important to acknowledge that you can feel anger from time to time. You can feel frustrated, perhaps at the experience of needing to care for someone who has maybe more needs and can be challenging at times, and to recognize that it's okay to feel angry about the situation that you're in. The process of journaling is almost in a ways taking yourself out of that experience of anger, almost as if the anger were a bubble in itself, and being able to step out of that bubble and see the anger for what it is and see what drove the anger for you, and just being able to have an unbiased, critical, reflective perspective on that feeling and what was occurring for you at the time. There's no limitations as to how many times you can journal. You can journal anytime you're feeling angry. You can even journal anytime that you're feeling happy or anytime that you're feeling sad. Journaling's a really important way to be able to, I guess, look at what we've written down and then think about what we've written down critically and think, what is it that I can perhaps do within myself to change whatever it was that caused me to feel this anger? Or what is it that I can do that when I do feel this anger, aside from journaling, is there anything else in my self-care toolkit that I can use to manage that anger for next time? So that concludes our video for today. Thank you so much for watching, and please remember to like this video and subscribe to the Seeing Things Differently channel if you enjoy our content. See you again soon.